So if you want to organize your life with the Google Calendar, I'm going to show you how to get started because this is an actual underrated great application that nobody uses, and so far it's actually really great since this is totally for free. So let's get started by mastering the art of scheduling with the Google Calendar. First of all, access to the Google Calendar. Now everybody knows how to go directly here into the calendar.google.com, and you can see they have the new Google Calendar directly into the different application section. But here that nobody actually knows how to get started with is to check out how it actually focuses it into creating events and reminders. Now here what I wanted to do is to go into the upper side. You can see that we have the weekly income. We have here the view into the calendar, and we can switch these to tasks. Google Tasks is linked it with the actual marketing tip, so you can just select all of them, delete a list, and of course start from scratch if you wanted to, and of course change to calendar. So the actual task is going to be helping me to add reminders, add something specific for myself, add listing, and so much more. So usually what I do is to focus here into the calendar, and now I'm going to be creating an event and a reminder. So stop at creating an event into the right pod, focus into the left pod, actually go for create, and you can look out for an appointment schedule, a task, or an event. Here into the event, you can see that we can add the different title. For example, we have a meeting, and I'm going to be choosing a meeting. It's going to be today at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Does not repeat. If you wanted to find a time, you can just select this option, but in my case, I'm going to just add the guest. Into the guest, what I'm going to be choosing is the mail of the person I wanted to invite. I go for connect, and I choose now I have 2 elements already been added here. Now I have joined with Google Meet, just in case that I wanted to create a Google Meet. It's going to be generating something like this. And now I have the Google Meet already been generated automatically. Now the location, I'm going to just leave it like that because I'm going to go for a Google Meet in this case. So in this case, you can just go for save. This is the part where you can go for don't send or send to the person who is invited into the meeting. And you can see here into the actual Google Calendar that appears in meeting. If you wanted to change this, what you wanted to do is just to select it and move it up and down just in case you wanted to schedule from 5 to 6 p.m. for example. And just leave it like that. And if you have the update for the email to the existing Google Calendar, let's say that yes, I wanted to send this or don't. So go for accept and send, and there you go. As you can see, it actually now have the invitation there. Now you can organize your schedule. You can use the Google Calendar color coding feature to categorize your events and keep tracking of different aspects of your life, such as the work, personal, or your fitness. You can also create separate calendars for a specific activity or projects. So if I go here into my calendars, you can see that we have different I have this one, birthdays, I have tasked. If I wanted to, I can just unsubscribe from this one. I can go for the 3 dots and display all the calendars. So I choose holidays in Mexico. I go for add a new calendars, and let's say for example this is only for work, purely work. This is a calendar exclusive for work. The time zone should be Mexico, and my owner, and of course I am the owner of this calendar. So the calendar creation is now being in progress. So there you have it, guys. It's actually really easy to organize the stuff here into the calendar. Now you can set up goals and time blocks. You can take advantage of Google Calendar's goal setting feature to prioritize activities that align with your long-term objectives. You can allocate time blocks for focused work, relaxation exercises, and other activities. So here I'm gonna go here back here into setting up my calendar. Go for back. I go for only work, and you can see that I can change this later if I want to from week to the year, and I have absolutely nothing. So this is how we can set up goals and time blockings. So let's go here inside the section where it says the switch to task, and I go for create a new listing, and here I go for goals. Inside goals, I'm going to add a new task. Let's say check out meetings at the end of every month. So daytime should be like this. The set time, let's go for 8 a.m. and repeat, let's say every 30 days. Now this is the goal, has been check out the meetings. If I go back into my calendar, Now this is going to be of course attached to the actual section of my calendar. Now you can sync across devices and share calendars. You can sync your Google Calendar across all your devices to stay organized into the go. You can also share your calendars with the family, your members, colleagues, and teammates to coordinate, schedule, and collaborate more efficiently. Here, you can go into the context, create new context, and add them directly inside your calendar. Or you can go directly into the main menu, go for the search people, and you can add much more elements here inside your people, so you can just add them directly into your calendar. So that's how we actually focus here into the Google settings. You can always go here and to change your language, the country, your date format, the time formatting, the time zone. If you wanted to show the clock world, if you wanted to check out the event settings, the notification settings, the viewer options, events from Gmail, and if you wanted to turn on the offline calendar just in case you wanted to check out the reminders and tasks when you're having no data or Wi-Fi or whatever. And well guys, congratulations, because we have now set it up our very first new calendar for work, and we're actually good to go to get started here inside the Google Calendar. So hopefully guys, we have mastered the art of organization with the Google Calendar. If you find this tutorial helpful, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more productivity tips, and thank you so much for watching this video of TechExpress. So thank you once again. Until next time, happy scheduling.